everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Excuse me there. I'm Yvette Kuyate, Kingdom Shira Lawyer in Heels. Thanks for tuning in to our channel here. And in this video, we're going to talk about the 7 things you need to do within the first month after losing a loved one. This is part 2 of our video series. The last one was what do you need to do within the first week? And this is now what do you need to do within the first month of losing a loved one. And again, I just want to express my condolences if you're watching this video. I've been there. I know the grief, the overwhelm, the life that's hitting you during life does not stop when you're grieving and losing someone. It's a lot. And so my hope is that this helps my clients, beneficiaries. This helps people that are going through this season after losing someone, that they know that, God promises that He is with the brokenhearted, and those that are mourning will be given joy, because joy does come in the morning. So with that being said, again, this video is going to talk about the 7 things you need to do within the first month of losing your loved one. Okay, the first thing that is on the top of the list is making sure that you are preparing their estate to be settled. And what I mean by that, if you watched the last video, I talked about make sure you know if they have a will or a trust and have consulted with an estate planning and probate attorney that can guide you through the different time-sensitive deadlines that you will need specifically in your state. If probate proceedings are needed, you definitely need to meet with an attorney to make sure that everything is being handled correctly, and keyword, timely. It's very, very important. So the first thing that you're going to need to do, again, within the first month, correctly and timely. All right. The second thing you're going to want to do is order the death certificates. And I recommend ordering at least a handful, 4 to 6, because you need actual copies of those for certain life insurance companies, other insurance companies, and financial institutions. They do not want a copy. They want an actual death certificate. You will not be able to get a death certificate right away within the first week. That's why you need to wait a few weeks once it's prepared. And once it is within the first month, typically, then you can go ahead and order, I would say, again, at least 4 to 6 death certificates, so that your attorney or yourself, if you're handling this yourself, can have those on hand for whoever is going to ask for them. Number 3, you've got to stay on top of identity theft prevention. And what I mean by that is, once a loved one dies, you need to notify the DMV, the Register of Voters, credit card companies, credit reporting agencies, of course, banks, Social Security Administration, especially if they're receiving Social Security benefits, right? So you want to prevent identity theft. You want to make sure that the credit card companies flag the Social Security number attached to your loved one as being deceased, no credit issued anymore after that date. You don't want the estate to incur any debts after the passing and then have to be in a litigation battle if someone should have taken on their identity. I see it all the time, and so just make sure that you're flagging that and you protect your loved one's identity even after they're gone. Number 4, if you've already contacted Social Security, great. Also inquire about survivor benefits, right? So for spouses and dependent children, and also benefits through the Veterans Administration if they were in the service. You want to check and ask them about memorial and burial benefits, and also survivor and dependent benefits. Those are very specific for military families, but also survivor benefits through the Social Security Administration. You want to do that within the first month. Don't wait, because you want to make sure you are getting the benefits that you and your loved ones are entitled to. Number 5 is inventory their debts, right? So Make sure that you know what recurring bills need to continue to be paid, like the lights or the mortgages, things like that absolutely must continue to be paid. But do not, I repeat this, do not agree to settle any other debts until you talk to an attorney. The executor or the trustee of this estate knows what they are going to be able to pay off once they know what the assets are. All right, so I'm going to repeat that one more time. Once you inventory the debts and you pay the light bill and what maybe the cell phone bill, that recurring things that need to be paid, go ahead and do that. But do not agree to settle any debts without you sitting down and making sure you know exactly what the estate has coming in before you agree to any settlements. And so if you're the executor or you're the trustee, sit down with an attorney and have them walk you through what it looks like before you go ahead and agreeing to settling any credit card, any other huge financial debt that the estate might not have. You definitely don't want to make an agreement to something and then be personally liable to that agreement. So do not agree to anything else. All right. Number 6, be on the lookout for other potential credits and refunds that the estate is entitled to, such as security deposits, trips maybe that they already planned, final paychecks, commissions, right? Employer death benefits that you may not know, so call HR and find out. Retirement benefits. If they were self-employed or they were in a partnership with other people, find out if they had a business succession plan and therefore entitled to money that as a partner or in that partnership their estate would be entitled to. And if you're a business owner and you are in that position and you don't have a business succession plan, you need to sit down and talk to me or another estate planning attorney. It's very, very important that as business owners, entrepreneurs, you have a business succession plan. Whether you're a solo or you're in partnership with other people, this is crucial. You don't want to leave your family trying to fight for something that your hard work earnings are in case something happens to you. So that is the 6th. And number 7 is the same as the last time. Take time for you. And as you're grieving and as you're processing and as you are trying to handle life on top of all of this mountain, it's very, very important that you take time for yourself. Within a month, it's very often where family emotions and things are starting to happen after the burial, after the memorial, right? All of that is when we start seeing families either come together or start splitting apart. My hope is that yours is staying together. You may discover things of your loved one or family that you didn't know while you're looking through their documents, their house. You may discover things maybe you didn't want to know. So make sure you're taking time for yourself to process all this new information, these new family dynamics, and you're grieving. It's very, very important. I hope this has helped you. This was 7 things you need to keep in mind within the first month of your loved one passing. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Yvette Kuyate, Kingdom Shira Lawyer in Heels. I hope this has blessed you, and my condolences to you and your family if you're having to sit down and watch this video. God loves you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.